Let's identify 3 pine species in 3 minutes using 3 clues: the needles, the cones, and where you're at. Start by looking at the leaves or needles. Pine needles grow in little tiny bundles called fascicles. Count how many needles are in each fascicle. If you find that most all of the fascicles on your tree have 5 needles and you're in eastern North America, you're almost certainly looking at eastern white pine. White pine needles are long, about 5 to 6 inches, soft, flexible, and kind of feathery. Their cones are long and slender, usually about 5 to 8 inches, with smooth, rounded scales that won't poke you when you squeeze them. 5 needles, soft feel, long skinny cones, that's eastern white pine, Pinus strobus. Next up, this one has 2 needles per fascicle. Needles paired in 2 per fascicle is a clue that could lead to a few species, but this one has a twist. That twist or wavy look to these needles is a hallmark of Virginia pine. They give the tree an overall scruffy, wiry appearance. Virginia pine cones are compact, around 2 inches, and often remain stuck to the branches for years rather than detaching and falling to the ground. Short curvy needles, 2 per bundle, about 2 to 2.5 inches long, small cones stuck to the branches, that's Virginia pine, Pinus virginiana. Finally, this one has 3 needles per fascicle. If the needles are in bundles of 3, about 5 to 10 inches long, and the cones are chunky, 3 to 4 inches with thick scales tipped in sharp little prickles, you're likely looking at loblolly pine. Loblolly is one of the most common pines in the eastern United States. 3 needles per fascicle, 5 to 10 inches long, thick, prickly cones, that's loblolly pine, Pinus taeda. When identifying pines by their leaves and cones, don't forget to narrow down your search by region. Many pine species look similar, but don't all grow in the same places. Knowing where you are, eastern North America, western North America, South America, Europe, Africa, wherever, that instantly narrows the options. So count the needles, check the cones, notice twists, textures, and other details, and narrow down your options by location. Once you learn these patterns, you'll start recognizing them everywhere. Knowing how to quickly ID these trees is a forager's superpower. Eastern white pine gives sweet, mild needles, perfect for teas, syrups, and fermented sodas. Virginia pine and loblolly pine are more resinous and bold, useful in small amounts for flavoring or for making homemade incense or floor cleaner. The cones are great for making fire starters and crafts. Foraging and learning to identify plants opens the door to all kinds of resources. If you're ready to get your foraging adventure started, get EcoPunk Foraging: How to Use Wild Plants for Food, Medicine, and Crafts. This book takes you from zero to foraging in 10 easy action steps. It's available in both ebook and paperback on Amazon.